Hey there, fellow space explorers, and welcome. Today, we're going to go on a little cosmic adventure to solve a mystery that's right in our own backyard. Well, our night sky. So let's dive right in and figure out why the moon seems to change its shape almost every single night.
So here's the big puzzle. You've probably seen it, right? You look up some nights and the moon is this big, beautiful, bright circle. But then other nights, it's just a tiny little sliver of light. So what is going on up there? Come on, let's find out together.
Okay, first things first, let's meet our main character, the moon itself. Now, the moon is what we call Earth's natural satellite. That's just a fancy way of saying it's our planet's best friend that follows us everywhere we go through space.
And that path the moon takes around us has a very special name. It's called an orbit. You can think of it like a giant, invisible racetrack in the sky that the moon follows as it circles and circles the Earth. And you know what? This orbit is the first big clue in our mystery.
And here is the biggest secret of them all. The moon doesn't actually make its own light. It's not a giant light bulb up there. Nope. It's really more like a giant, dusty mirror. The beautiful light we see is actually sunlight bouncing right off the moon's surface and shining all the way down to us.
So get this. The moon isn't actually changing its shape at all. It's always a big round ball. What's changing is just how much of that sunlit side we can see from down here on Earth as the moon travels along its orbit. And these different looks, well, we call them phases. Now, before we look at all the different phases, we need to learn two super important words. First, when we say the moon is waxing, that just means the lit up part we can see is getting bigger. And when it's waning, that means the light is getting smaller or shrinking. Got it? Waxing is growing and waning is shrinking. Easy enough.
All right, are you ready? Let's follow the moon's whole journey. It all starts with the new moon. That's when it's all dark and kind of hidden from us. Then, a tiny little sliver of light appears. That's the waxing crescent. Next, the light grows and grows until we see a perfect half. We call that the first quarter. It keeps getting bigger into the waxing gibbous, growing more and more, until, bam! The full moon. The whole thing is lit up and just gorgeous. But wait, it's not over. From there, the light starts to shrink, or wane. We go through the waning gibbous, back to a half moon, which is the last quarter. And finally, it shrinks all the way down to a tiny sliver again, the waning crescent, right before it disappears to start the whole cycle over. What a trip!
So, this amazing cycle isn't just something pretty to look at. Believe it or not, the moon has some serious superpowers, and it has a huge impact on our life here on Earth every single day. Let's check them out. So, how long does that whole incredible cycle take? Well, it takes about 29 days. Does that number sound a little familiar? It should. It's actually where we get the idea for a month. The moon's cycle is pretty much exactly 1 month long.
That's right, the word month actually comes from the word moon. How cool is that? But that's just superpower number one. The moon's gravity is so strong it actually pulls on Earth's oceans, and that's what creates the tides. And for its final trick, it helps keep our planet steady as it spins, kind of like a good friend making sure we don't get all wobbly. So, when you put it all together, you start to see that the moon is so much more than just a big rock in space. It's a constant companion, a true friend to our planet that gives us light, helps control our oceans, and keeps us steady in this beautiful cosmic dance.
I mean, it gives us that amazing light in the darkness, it pulls our oceans back and forth, and it helps keep our planet from wobbling all over the place. The moon plays a really huge part in making Earth the wonderful, living world that we all call home.
So, the next time you're outside at night, just look up. See if you can name the phase of the moon, and whether you can see all of it, just a part of it, or none of it at all. Just remember, it's always there. It's our best friend in the sky on its amazing journey around our planet.